Okay, welcome to Rocket. We'll start at the tops of our mats in Samastiti. Bring your big toes together, the heels slightly apart, your palms open, your shoulders soft. Taking a moment to reflect on the land that you stand upon, the bone structure of you, and embodying the qualities of a mountain, immovable, powerful. Open your eyes, Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step walk, float back, low push-up. Roll over the toes, lift the heart. Slide back, downward facing dog. Take a couple moments to bend one knee, then the other. And then once you find your landing spot, set your eyes. Hollow your belly, eyes forward, top of the mat. Lengthen. Bow. Stand up, palms touch. Release the arms. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step walk, fly back, chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha over the toes. Adho Mukha, slide back, upside down V. Throughout the practice, there will be opportunities to go upside down. You could use a wall, you could go in the center of the room, or another option is child's. Eyes forward, feet between the hands. Lengthen. Bow. Stand up, palms touch. Release the arms. Bending into the knees, arms up. Fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step walk, fly back, lower. Spinal extension. Downward dog. The right foot steps, the back heel drops, reach up. Hands plant, hips low, chaturanga. Over the toes and up. Slide back. The left foot steps, low hips, high heart, up. Down, hands plant, back to lower. Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Option 1, stay as you are. Option 2, drop to the forearms. Option 3, kick up, forearm stand. A wall, the center of the room. Get curious about the toes and the extension of them. Wherever you are, come down, sit back, child's pose. Rest your forehead, close your eyes. The final limb on the 8-limb path of yoga is total absorption, curiosity, enthrallment. Downward facing dog, strike back. We find it first in a headstand, a down dog, and then it trickles everywhere. Eyes forward, top of the mat. Lengthen. Bow. Sit low, palms touch. Stand up. One more. Bend the knees, arms up. Fold over the thighs, forehead to shins. Lengthen. Step walk, float back, lower. Roll it open. Slide it back. The right foot steps, the back heel drops, reach up. Down, hands plant, back to lower. Ride your inhale. Ride your exhale. The left foot steps, warrior one, up. Down, palms plant, back to lower. Spinal extension. Downward facing dog, set your eyes. Anchor your heels. What have you never noticed about the dog? The body's a little warmer, so there's access to more space. Hollow your belly, eyes forward, top of the mat. Lengthen, bow, sit low, stay here. Rest your belly on your thighs, intertwine your fingers and reach your palms forward. Take a peek at your toes. Lower hips. And already in your mind's eye, you have Bakasana, crow pose. Now plant the palms, tuck your knees on top of your elbows. Lift up one foot, maybe both feet. And we're coiling energy at the bottom of our heart. Feel the toes touch. Step walk, fly back, lower. Roll over the toes. Downward dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior one to stay. So for some of you, you might like your palms open. Some of you, the palms will touch. Open wide, Veerabhadrasana B Warrior Two. It's a longer stance. Big inhale to exhale. And tell me about your back foot, the arch of the back foot. Flip your warrior, take the left hand to the left thigh or under the knee. Pull the right knee forward as the right lung reaches back. Half moon, right foot, right hand go up. You might take the hand toward the ceiling. You might bend the leg in the sky to catch the ankle. Where is your hair on your head? Where is it touching you? You might feel it on your neck, maybe your face. Bring your fingertips to the ground. This is a standing split or a handstand. You might kick a couple times. You might find yourself upside down. Release the right foot and a big step back for triangle from the floor up. Tense your right fingertips, extend your left arm up, eyes to the thumb. Analyze the right shoulder. Imagine that you're shrugging your shoulder to your ear and then draw it down your back. Bring your eyes down, bring your hands down, square your hips, twisted triangle, left hand to the earth, right arm ripples, extends toward the sky. Rebound into curiosity. eyes down, bring your hands down. Take a big step back with your left foot. Take your right hand inside your foot, left arm up. Some of you might bind here. And if you're bound, you might step forward for birds of paradise, standing proud on the left leg. Wherever you are, take inventory of the left shoulder. If you're flying, step down, step back. Untangle your arms, hands down, drop the back knee. Reach your left arm up and over, take it to prayer, or maybe bind around the back. So for some of you, you might even take revolved standing birds of paradise. You might drop the back foot to the floor. If you're flying, step down, step back. Hands down for side plank on the left. You might catch a hold of that right big toe, spin it open, eyes up. Tell me about your left finger pads. Tell me about your right big toe. Release the pose, hands down, low push-up. Over the toes and up we go, downward dog. Step your left foot forward, Veerabhadrasana A Warrior One. Again, the palms could splay or touch. Pelvis heavy, eyes set. As though this was the most interesting freaking thing that you've ever done. Get so curious. Open wide, Veerabhadrasana B. It's a wider stance. Eyes set like a laser beam. A little bit lower in the left knee, so there's a bit of shaking and baking. Flip your warrior, take the right hand to the back thigh or behind the knee. Continue to expose that left lung as the left knee lunges forward. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Shift it forward, left foot, left hand. Right hand to the hip, up toward the ceiling, or catch your ankle and peel your ears back. Feel the bottom of your exhale, like the weight of an anchor going into the water to secure a boat in one spot. Untangle the pose. This is a standing split. Some of you might kick up into a handstand. There might be a wall so perfectly set. Wherever you are, take a big step back with the right foot. Build Trikonasana, triangle from the floor up. So there are some cute little parts of the body that we sometimes can hide. And right now it's that left shoulder that could pull forward all cutesy. Pull it back. Another area that can slide under the radar is our eyes. Put your eyes on one spot. Take your eyes down, take your hands down, square your hips. Take your left hand to the right hand to the pinky toe edge, left hand to the low back or up toward the ceiling. Clear the digestive tract, lean your ears. lunge into the left knee and hop the right foot back. Take the left hand inside your foot. Maybe take a bind if you did last time. For those of you that are bound, if you flew, step forward and stand up on that right leg. Regardless of the pose you've chosen, take inventory of the left shoulder. Take inventory of the eyes where you're looking. If you're flying, step down, step back. Untangle the arms, drop your back knee twisted side. Reach the right arm up, hook it over. Hands to prayer. Unless you wish to open those arms, maybe kick out through that back heel. Again, if you took standing revolved birds of paradise, that's an option. Eyes down, untangle the shape. Plant the right palm, side plank on the right, spin it open. Reach up through the top arm, eyes committed on one spot. This is your magic carpet ride. This is your masterpiece. You are a masterpiece. Release, hands down, low push up. Over the toes, eyes up. Strike back. Option 1, child's pose. Option 2, dolphin. Option 3, forearm stand one more time. For those of you that are pretty proficient at forearm stand, you might start to flirt with splitting the legs. Maybe eagling the legs. That's a word, it's gotta be, eagling. Wherever you are, sit back, child's pose. Feel the afterglow. The residue. This is what it is to be alive. Downward dog, stretch back. Paw your hands back to your feet, Padangustasana. Catch your big toes, lengthen. And exhale, fold forward, head hangs heavy. Tip the weight farther into the toes and let your body spill. Squeeze the pelvic floor in and up, and then your body, your torso, your lungs, your organs, they spill forward. Inhale, lengthen. Bend your knees and thread your hands under your feet. Padahastasana, lengthen. Fold over the thighs, tip the pelvis, head heavy. These poses are intended to wake us up. So there's this perfect edge of effort, attention, and a letting go. Inhale, lengthen. Release the hands from the feet and a little squat for 3 handstand hops to the top. The biggest thing is letting the low back get saggy when you jump like a little frog. Plant your palms, jump 1. Plant your palms, jump 2. Plant your palms, jump 3. Lengthen. Fold over the thighs. Stand up, palms touch. Release the arms. Step out with your right foot, Prasarita series. Pigeon toe the feet, catch the waist. Lengthen and fold. Inhale, lengthen. So this is a headstand press or a handstand press or a forward bend. So you decide if it's a forward bend, if it's a tripod headstand lift, or if it's a handstand lift. If your feet are up, put them down. Inhale, lengthen. Catch your waist, stand up. Arms float open like eagle wings. Intertwine the fingers, Prasarita C. Puff the chest, bend the knees, roll the pelvis, hands to the floor. If you're gripping with your toes, you still want to lean forward without gripping. And stand all the way up. Yeah, arms float open. Catch your waist for D. Lift your heart. Fold forward, hands catch the big toes. Lengthen. Fold in half, crown of the head to the earth, quadriceps up, thighs wide, glutes active. Find mountain pose. Find samastitihi. Inhale, lengthen. Release your hands to move into the middle splits or frog pose. So you could fold at the knee joint for a 90-degree angle, or you could slide the legs wide. Close your eyes and know that sensation will never kill you. Sensation can definitely tell you to stop. But if the breath is steady and the attention is clear, you're safe. You know your boundaries and your edges. Slowly climbing yourself up. This is a bit of a weird transition. We're going to end up in a wide-legged seat. It's awkward. Legs wide, upavishta, fold forward, sternum to the ground. Big inhale, flex the glutes, lift right up out of the pelvis, and exhale, bow. So with your feet, imagine the pinky toes are getting pulled to the long edge of your mat. So someone has you by your feet and is drawing them apart. Inhale, come up, bandha check. Some of you might go full Ashtavakrasana. Face your right leg, plant your palms, pick it up. 3, 2, 1. Release, bandha check. Opposite side, press down, lift up. 3, 2, 1. Release and pivot to face your right leg for the splits or half splits on the right. Straighten the right leg. Maybe glide and slide and melt. Listen to your breath. Go to the pinky toe edge of your back foot. Go to the space between your eyebrows. And get lost in this physical vehicle that is not separate from your brain. It is not separate from your life. lunge back into that right knee and walk yourself to face the left. Drop the back knee, straighten the left leg, and slide into your offering. Maybe you close the eyes. Go to the firework of sensation. Could be your hamstrings, your hips, your knees. And when you exhale, soften that area. Slowly coming into a lunge. Give yourself enough space. So this will be crow to headstand vinyasa. So stepping forward, but give yourself enough space for your head. Catch your knees on the backs of the arms to lift up for crow. Then gently lower the head to the floor to maybe come into a teddy bear stand or a full headstand. And a vinyasa. Take a pike, float back, ride the inhale, ride the exhale. Eyes forward, step walk, float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Bow. Inhale, rise to the tippy toes, arms up, come down. Hands to the ground, spin your knees to face the right. Hook your right elbow over your left knee. That might be as far as you get. Some of you might pick it up, side crow. 3, 2, 1. Release the flight, pivot the knees the opposite direction. Snuggle the elbow, maybe pick it up. Widen the thighs, eyes set. 3, 2, 1. Release the flight, knees through center, lengthen. Bow, lengthen. Step walk, float back, lower. Spinal extension, downward dog. Drop down onto the knee, Ustrasana, Camel Pose. Catch the waist, tailbone forward, chest up. Some of you might reach back to catch your heels. Long neck. All the way up. Option 1, child's pose. Option 2, headstand to clear the back bend. Subtle internal rotation of the leg bones. One more time, stand up on the knees, camel pose or any deeper variation. Catch the waist. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, go back. Pubic bone forward. And all the way up. Option 1, child's pose. Option 2, downward dog. Option 3, handstand to clear. Your body likely will want to melt, fall, and that's why these straight, narrow postures after a back bend are really good. And come all the way down through to a seat and onto your back. Tuck
your knees in towards your belly. Give yourself a nice squeeze. And then taking the arms out wide to the side. Let your knees fall to the left. Let your eyes come over the right. Eyes through center, knees through center, opposite side, let it fall. Bring your eyes through center, bring your knees through center. And then slowly making your way onto your back for Shavasana, corpse pose. Lying down, let the feet flop open. You might flop them in and out, in and out, in and out until they flop. Drape the shoulders under the back so that your palms face up. You might even have a little pucker where the mid-upper back doesn't touch the floor. Swallow. Stretch your mouth, stick your tongue out. And then release the pose, no holding in the breath. There's a beautiful quote. My master and I were walking in the rain, and my master said, "Why are you walking so fast? The rain you wish to not get hit by is everywhere." Don't be in a rush. With your eyes closed and you lying on your back, consider this remarkable vehicle. It all works so precisely. Our digestion, our eyesight, the 4 chambers of the heart. Take a deep inhale. One more big breath. Move your fingers, move your toes. Stretch your arms long overhead, big full body stretch. Tuck your knees toward your belly, give yourself a squeeze. Roll to the right. And rise to a seat. That inner world is always available. So with the eyes closed and the hands to heart center, that is all you. That is who you are. So as you go on in your day and you see people and you eat food and you experience life, still stay connected to that inner you. Lifting our eyes and our hearts to each other. Namaste.